Okay, somebody... Two energies. One of them is making forward progress and movement, while someone else is making a mess of leftovers. Like making a mess of what was left behind, or potentially making a mess in what was left behind. So let's say you, collective, forward movement, you're working on whatever you're working on moving forward. And you've left behind friend groups, family groups, habits, whatever that is that you've left behind. Somebody back there is making a mess in what you left behind. And they may be expecting you to come back and clean it up. Which, if you've left it behind, doesn't really make much logical sense. So, Source, what is this? Collective, you are making forward progress, forward movement, even if you feel like it is slow going. Neptune, inspire others, be prepared for sacrifice. For and yielding is the only way. Neptune energy is that fantasy, that illusion. The sun. Things brought to life or light, 155 on the timer. So whatever mess that somebody's been making in a group dynamic that you've walked away from, collective, they're being seen. What they've been doing is being seen. So if they tried to scapegoat or put everything on you because you were no longer around to defend yourself or to correct anything. So if you leave an environment, people can pretty much say what they want about you, because unless those people in that same environment go searching for you to see if it's true, people are just going to be left with what that person said. That's what this feels like. But there is illumination happening around the illusions and mess that this person was creating, with your name being at the root of it. I'm getting group chats. There's Aries. So this could be conflict energy. But also your strength could be exposing this. And then we've also got Libra and the 9th house. Aries and Libra could be significant. Expansion, travel, long distance travel, big plans, future plans. Furthering education. 9th house is also Jupiter, expansion, optimism with Sagittarius. So, collective, you've balanced some kind of Mars energy within yourself, some kind of conflict, war type energy. You've balanced that out within yourself and expanded and moved yourself away from people that brought that side out of you, that intentionally triggered that side in you. Yeah, we've got, I didn't look at these yet. This is artificial heart and hiding your true self. People that forced you into a role of conformity you've walked away from. And it feels like the spotlight is being shown that this is actually who they are. They were trying to project onto you, collective, who they actually were. Artificial at heart, fake kind, fake caring, fake nurturing, and hiding their true deceptive ways, hiding their copycat ways. Oh, okay. Disney could be significant. Why does the collective need to know about this? If they've already walked away from it, why are we bringing it up again? I think most of the collectives that I read on are about sick of the past and are tired of it trying to drag them back. Why does 5 of Swords? Give me more. Why does the collective need to know this? Temperance in reverse. Collective, you need to know this because they may, and they're probably watching. They probably pretend like they're not watching. They probably pretend like they're not keeping up on you, but they absolutely watch you or have someone else watch you, and send them the videos in the group chat, send them the updates in the group chat. And they may be trying to send somebody in that you wouldn't expect or that you don't actually know, to cause some kind of imbalance, to create some kind of mental conflict, maybe even start some kind of conflict with you, argument with you. This could even be, if you're on a platform, this could be even be sending people to your platform through fake accounts, to the troll comments, to try to get you imbalanced, to try to get you up in your head. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're trying to disrupt some kind of a happily ever after that they deem that you already have, or deem that you are in the process of acquiring. So if you are on a platform, or even if you're not, you don't do something publicly like I do, and it doesn't have to be in this type of content. It could be any kind of content. If you don't do something like that, they could just be sending people to your private accounts to come in and cause disruption, to leave you nasty comments, or to send your email, spam emails that are meant to get you up in your head, meant to cause conflict, to disrupt and to imbalance your internal world, to disrupt any peace and happiness that you have created for yourself. Justice, but you need to know this because justice is coming down. Justice is playing out. All right, give me more about what this justice is, source. Woohoo! Tower. All right, what is the Tower? So whoever's been doing this and continuing to do this, either disrupting your email inboxes, disrupting your comments, disrupting your DMs, wherever they are causing disruptions, whoever is doing that to intentionally affect your inner world, they're getting their energy back. They are receiving justice in the form of a Tower. For some, they've been doing something that is illegal. So this could look like attempting to hack into your account to cause fear in you, to cause instability, to cause disruption in your inner world. Attempting to hack accounts like that is actually legal. The attempt itself is illegal. And I understand that there are hackers all over the world that do this and nothing happens, but when it's somebody that is actually related, linked to the person that they're doing, it's a different story. So they could be dealing with some, 3 of Swords. They could be dealing with some kind of legal issues because of what they've been doing. Collective, if you've reported accounts, stalking, cyber stalking, anything that side, there could be full cases open on your accounts watching people that are doing this. So that would still be legal. They could be going through betrayals and heartbreaks themselves. There may be somebody on their side that's been watching them, Ace of Wands, watching them do this and keeping record of it. And if somebody on their side is watching them actively harass you, cyber stalk you, that type of stuff, they could be turning them in. Okay, give me more about what this tower is, Source, please. Four of Swords reversed. I'm going to put it back in because it didn't come all the way out, but it did want to show itself. Not able to slow down, not able to rest. Forced to move. Four of Swords in the upright can be rest, healing, rejuvenating. In reverse, action, moving, forced to move. Maybe they are being pushed out of a community. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Collective, if they've built anything on your likeness, your energy, you're calling your destiny and your fate in, you are aligned with it, which that could be the tower, is because when and I've said this recently as well, when other people build something on another person's energy and it's not collaborative, they are siphoning. When that person takes back their energy, that will cause a tower because they will lose everything that they built on that. So this could be reputations, this could be homes, this could be communities. Give me more on what specifically this tower is, Source. If this is a narc type dysfunctional dynamic, they could be sending people in. You may need to know this because they could be trying to send people in to make you feel bad about what this person is going through, to try to get you back in the fold. So be mindful of that. Five of Coins. That's Five of Pentacles. Exile. They're being kicked out of a community. Financial loss. Losing resources. Losing the shoulders to cry on that they used to have. This is hitting them exactly. Two of Pentacles reversed. They don't even have anything to juggle anymore. This is hitting them exactly where they were trying to hit you, Collective. So if they were trying to keep you isolated, if they were trying to keep you in poverty, if they were trying to keep you in the upside down, stranger things may be significant. If they tried to keep you in the upside down where you didn't have anything, you didn't... Oh, that's not a good... If they wanted to keep you in a place where you didn't think highly of yourself and others didn't think highly of you, they are moving into or are full force into that energy themselves while you continue to move forward. I've said this before, it does not pay to take shortcuts and villainize somebody that didn't do anything to you. If somebody hurt your feelings and you feel your ego is bruised by somebody, go heal that. Go heal that. Because somebody is going into the worst place. If you think about the Shadowlands in The Lion King, there's nothing out there. There's no water, there's no food, there's no nothing but scorching heat. That's what somebody's going into because they couldn't leave the collective alone. And it's unnecessary. The World in reverse fell on top of this cluster over here of why you needed to know it because of what they're trying to do. And they're apparently not stopping. So they may be trying to play victim at this point. They may be claiming that the collective is doing things to them when it's actually them doing the things to the collective. Throwing the rock and hiding their hand. Ace of Cups reversed. This person, because of what they are doing, they may be losing a family dynamic, a marriage, a home situation. Not just the actual walls that create the home, but the family within that home. All because they wanted to win at all cost. They're going to sit in instability. A never-ending cycle, which is what they wanted. A never-ending cycle of lack of love, lack of commitment, lack of new emotional beginnings. They're going to sit in a stagnating Five of Pentacles energy indefinitely until they change something. And that's justice. Because that's exactly what they wanted for someone else. What okay. Collective, you need to know this because this person may be pulling on your energy heavily. They may be sending people towards you. If they are messing with your platforms, your emails, your bank accounts, anything like that. If it is genuinely affecting you, feel it, don't suppress it. Otherwise, just kind of see it for what it is. Let go of fear. That's all you've got to do, collective. You don't need to be afraid of this person. 25 could be significant. There's a 6 up there as well. And then 7 could be significant. 7s for me are like awareness. So just be aware, but you don't need to be afraid of this person. If you do see activity, on your accounts, tighten them up the best you can. If they are things like bank accounts, call and talk to the fraud department so that there are additional eyes watching your stuff. And if you're one of the people that's out here that's saying that your bank is saying that you're the problem, you might want to look into a different account. You may want to look into a different bank, okay? Because when I had issues like this myself, one phone call and they had it cleared up. They had everything sorted and had eyes on my accounts immediately. So stop breaking agreements, 31 or 4. Okay, what is the stop breaking agreements? It's a no. It's a no, and then practice positivity in reverse. So don't go back to energies that you know are doing this. Don't give them your time. Don't go back to fear. All right, but you don't need to be afraid of these people. You don't need to be afraid of what they're doing. Justice is being called in. They are going through their own towers, which are taking them into a 5 of Pentacles energy. And if they had the time and resources to mess with you before, they're not going to for much longer. So the only thing that you need to do is focus on your forward momentum, focus on what you're doing, let go of that fear, and stop breaking the agreements that you're making with yourself. All right. If you're telling yourself we're going to get better care of ourselves mentally, emotionally, physically, start taking better care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically. If you're telling yourself I'm not going to do this anymore, don't do that anymore. Or instead of saying we're not going to do this anymore, start making the agreement with yourself. Instead of doing that, let's start doing this. And then just start doing that, and that other thing will fall off. That's the easiest way, the simplest, not the easiest, but the simplest way to break a habit that you don't want is to forget about focusing on stopping and start a habit to take its place. Okay? We've got 2033. We've got sirens now. So Archangel Michael could be on it. Your team could be on it. The spiritual authorities and potentially our realm authorities are on it, depending on how far they've gone in breaking laws, whether it's just spiritual or spiritual and 3D. Godspeed for people who make this their life mission to destroy others. And congratulations, Collective, for getting out of the grasps of a community like this. Happy healing.